students, welcome to your channel. Please like, share and subscribe your own channel, School Studies. Now you might be thinking why to subscribe my channel, School Studies. In this channel you will get daily video related to different topic or subject which will help you to understand or learn more. In this channel you will get videos related to English grammar, general knowledge, social science, mathematics and science. Today we will see a video related to science subject. In that, today's topic is NCERT solutions for class 7 science chapter 13 motion and time. Before starting with the chapter, let's revise what we have learned in the chapter. So let's do the summary of the chapter. The distance moved by an object in a unit time is called its speed. Speed of objects help us to decide which one is moving faster than the other. The speed of an object is the distance traveled divided by the time taken to cover that distance. Its basic unit is meter per second. Motion of objects can be presented in pictorial form by their distance-time graphs. The distance-time graph for the motion of an object moving with a constant speed is a straight line. Periodic events are used for the measurement of time. Periodic motion of a pendulum has been used to make clocks and watches. Now let's do the exercise of the textbook. In that, first question is, classify the following as motion along a straight line, circular or oscillatory motion. So these are the questions. Let's see the answer for these questions. So motion of your hands moving while running, it is oscillatory. Motion of horse pulling a cart on a straight road, straight line. Motion of child in a merry-go-round, circular. Motion of a child on a seesaw, oscillatory. Motion of a ham on an electric bell, oscillatory. Motion of a train on a straight bridge, straight line. Question 2. Which of the following are not correct? So the sentences are, the basic unit of time is second. Every object moves with a constant speed. Distances between two cities are measured in kilometers. The time period of a given pendulum is not constant. The speed of a train is expressed in meter per hour. So the not correct one is, every object moves with a constant speed. And the fifth one, the speed of the train is expressed in meter per hour. Third question, a simple pendulum takes 32 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. What is the time period of the pendulum? So the answer is, time taken for 20 oscillation is 32 seconds. Time taken for one oscillation will be 32 seconds upon 20. Hence, the time period is 1.6 second. We will divide 32 with 20. We will get 1.6. Question 4. The distance between two stations is 240 km. A train takes 4 hours to cover this distance. Calculate the speed of the train. The distance between two stations is 240 km. A train takes 4 hours to cover this distance. So we have to calculate the speed of the train. So the distance is given 240 km. Time is 4 hours. And the formula for speed is distance upon time. So 240 km upon 4 hours. We will divide 240 with 4. We will get 60. So the answer is 60 km per hour. Question 5. The odometer in a car reads 57,321.0 kilometers when the clock shows the time 8:30 am. What is the distance moved by the car if at 8:50 am the odometer reading has changed to 57,336.0 kilometer? Calculate the speed of the car in kilometer per minute during this time. Express the speed in kilometer per hour also. So let's do the solution. So odometer reading at 8:30 a.m. was 57,321 kilometer, and odometer reading at 8:50 a.m. is 57,336 kilometer. So distance travel. So we will minus both. So we will get the distance travel. So the answer is 15 kilometer. Now the time taken. So 8:50 a.m. minus 8:30 a.m. So that is 20 minutes. Now we have to find the speed of the car. So distance upon time. So distance is 15 kilometer and time is 20 minutes. So we will divide 15 upon 20. We will get the answer 0.75 kilometer per minute. Now we have to find the speed in kilometer per hour. So kilometer is 0.75 kilometer and we will convert minute. So 1 upon 60 hours, because 1 minute equals to 1 upon 60 hours. So the answer will be 45 kilometer per hour. Question 6. Salma takes 15 minutes from her house to reach her school on a bicycle. If the bicycle has a speed of 2 meters per second, calculate the distance between her house and the school. So the answer is speed is 2 meters per second. Time taken is 15 minutes. So 15 into 60 seconds. We will convert 15 minutes into second. So 15 into 60, that is 900 seconds. Distance, the formula of distance is speed into time. So 2 minutes per second into 900 seconds, that is 2 into 900 is 1800 meter. So 1800 meter upon 1000 meter. So it is 1.8 kilometer. So distance between her house and school is 1.8 kilometer. Next, show the shape of the distance time graph for the motion in the following cases. A car moving with a constant speed. A car moving with a constant speed covers equal distance in equal interval of time. So that will be the straight line. The distance time graph of a car parked on a roadside is such that with the increase in time there is no change in distance. Okay, so it will be straight line. Question 8. Which of the following relation is correct? Speed equals to distance into time. Speed equals to distance upon time. Speed equals to time upon distance. Speed equals to 1 upon distance into time. So the right formula is speed equals to distance upon time. 9. The basic unit of speed is kilometer per minute, meter per minute, kilometer per hour, meter per second. So right answer is meter per second. 10. A car moves with a speed of 40 km per hour for 15 minutes and then with a speed of 60 km per hour for the next 15 minutes. The total distance covered by the car is 100 km, 25 km, 15 km or 10 km. So the answer is distance traveled in 15 minutes. Speed into time, that is 40 km per hour into 15 minutes. So 40 km into 15 upon 60 hours, that is 10 km. Distance traveled in last 15 minutes, the speed into time. So 60 km per hour into 15 minutes. So 60 km per hour into 15 divided by 60 hours. So that is 15 km. So total distance equals to 10 plus 15 km, that is 25 km. So the correct option is second one, 25 km. Question 11. Suppose the two photographs shown in figure 13.1 and figure 13.2 had been taken at an interval of 10 seconds. If a distance of 100 meter is shown by 1 centimeter in this photograph, calculate the speed of the blue car. So the speed equals to 100 meter upon 10 seconds. So we will divide 100 with 10. So we will get 10 meter per second. Question 12 shows the distance time graph for the motion of two vehicles A and B. Which one of them is moving faster? Vehicle A is moving faster. This is the time graph. Distance time graph. Two motions are given, A and B. So vehicle A is moving faster than vehicle B. Question 13. Which of the following distance time graphs shows a truck moving with speed which is not constant? So this is the first one, distance and time. The second one, third one, and this is the fourth one. So the right is not constant. So the third one is not constant. So this was the solution of a textbook exercise. I hope you liked my video. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Please leave comment, questions or doubts in comment section if you have any, or you can drop a mail to us. You will find my email ID at the end of this video. You can also join us on Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, connect us on LinkedIn or tweet us on Twitter. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.